You're welcome again to St Gerard's in Belfast, on the shores of the famous Cave Hill, and looking over Belfast Lough. One of the great delights of living here is you can see the car ferry going up and down the lough every day. And on the far side of the lough you have places like Hollywood, and further down at the end at Bangor, the ancient monastic site. I want to talk to you today about some of the heritage that we have received in the Catholic Church from times of plague. It seems very unlikely that such sad, difficult times should leave their mark on the Church, but indeed they did. And one of the earliest ones that we find is the story of St Michael the Archangel. If you've ever been to Rome, as you get close to St Peter's Basilica and the Vatican, you might have noticed a large brick structure with a statue of St Michael the Archangel on the top of it. It is called the Castle San Angelo, the Castle of the Holy Angel. Actually, it's not a castle at all. It's the remains of the tomb of one of the great Roman emperors, Hadrian. Originally, it was coated in marble, but over the course of time, the marble was stripped off to be used for other things, and the castle, or the tomb, became relatively a castle, or a place of defence, defending Rome against its enemies. And the story is this, that during a plague in the 6th century, Pope Gregory the Great was leading the procession around the city of Rome, invoking God's blessing on all the city. Because in those days, you didn't just go into hiding at a time of plague and keep yourself hidden away, but it was a time for the whole community to come together in ardent and earnest prayer. And so this great procession went its way around the city, singing the Litany of the Saints. And in the litany, even to this day, there was an invocation in Latin that said, "A peste, fame et bello, libera nos Domini." From plague, famine and war, deliver us, O Lord. And as the procession went around and came close to the banks of the river Tiber, just across from the mausoleum or the tomb of Hadrian the Emperor, suddenly there was a vision. And it was a vision of Blessed Michael the Archangel, who was descending upon the top of the Castle San Angelo and sheathing his sword. It reminded the people in the procession of another story, this time in the Bible, where King David has a plague on his hands. And he prays to God, and the Lord sends him as a sign an archangel who comes and stands on a place called the threshing floor of Araunah the Jebusite, which later becomes the site of the temple in Jerusalem. And so Pope Gregory the Great was able to identify here with this story of King David. And for him, the angel was Blessed Michael the Archangel, who was the guardian of the Church. We could say the prayer to Blessed Michael the Archangel to protect us from plague and from disease and from danger. Blessed Michael the Archangel, defend us in the day of battle. Be our safeguard against the wickedness and snares of the devil. And do thou, Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, throw Satan down to hell, and with him all the other wicked spirits who wander through the world for the ruin of souls. Amen. God bless you.